So this is one of my favorite workouts that I like to do. It's one of the many movement stuff, so usually warm up. And slowly jogging around. Sometimes shoes on, shoes off. Actually today, let's do shoes off. Side. Do a couple of these right at the arms. Other way. Foot kick. High knee. And a good twist. So arms go one way, just go another. And kind of a continuation of that. You can do more of any of these. It just kind of depends. This is just a warm-up. So this is just a warm-up for now. Now what we're gonna do is we'll get into actually the doing. So I like to start off as a bear crawl, but it's actually more of, I like to call it like a puma crawl, because what I'm kind of focusing on in this one is just my shoulders, just really moving the shoulders. So I'll do it across the screen. I think you can see me. So it's a basic. It's very slow and deliberate. But with each time, you're feeling those shoulders roll. It's not about speed, it's just about the slow. And so usually what I'll do is I'll do a down and a back, maybe 20 yards down, 20 yards back. It doesn't have to be much, 15 yards down, 15 back. Typically do a down and back. Then what I like to do is like an inchworm. And basically for that is, and this, again, any of these you can kind of do what you want. So it's like holding the arms out, hold for a 5, and then slowly walk up. So you're starting to get that stretch, opening up those hips. Starting to work that midsection. Good. And you'll do that at the length again. You can do it the down and the back. For now, I'm just kind of showing you these things. I'm not doing it like a full workout, even though you can tell I am starting to feel it. So now what I like to do is get down into a full, like a squat. And then I like to hear the sound of the slap. And then so it's a relaxed. And you can do that faster, kind of like quicker like that, down and back. So you can already hear that I'm starting to breathe a little heavier. And then what I tend to like to do, so there's that. Now we're building up. So now I like to do like a Spider-Man. And with this, what we're trying to do is get close to the ground as you can. And so right hand, right knee. So you're kind of opposing. Does that make sense? It might have been a block there, but so it's right hand, right. So it's like Spider-Man. Think of it. So you put your left hand out, right hand back, right knee forward, left knee back, and then you're switching. Stay low and crawl. Now what you're trying to do is if you had some type of a barrier, you're not going above that, anything. Trying to be as low as, what I would say is, as low as your, I mean if you can, as low as your knee, anything. So even when you're going, you're trying to stay as low as possible. So that one's pretty tough. Then we'll pop back to another hopping one. So this, it's explosion. So, whoop. So arm goes out and you're jumping. So jump, 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 and back. You'll really, really feel that in your legs. So that one, down and back, you're gonna feel that explosion in your legs. What we can add to this is, just a low squat at any time. If during this, to stretch things out, get a low squat in there. Really breathe into those back ribs. You can see I tend to have a little more of a tension on this left shoulder. So I'm trying to, I separated it a long time ago. Actually, 20 years ago. But it's something that's still, I didn't deal with it properly at the time. I probably didn't really have the tools or the knowledge or whatever. But now it's still a thing. It doesn't really stop me from doing anything. It's just something that I noticed that is an imbalance from right to left. And then one more. Turn the lights back on here. There we go. Now this is a camel. So it's right arm, right leg. So it's the opposite of Spider-Man. So you have your right hand forward, left leg, right leg forward, and then you're gonna go like that. So it's like a camel. And again, when you're doing it, what you're trying to do is still stay as low as you can. So when you do that, it's all core trying to hold you, because as soon as you kind of start to go this way, you have nothing on this side except for your core, and you try and resist it as much as you can, and then down, and then resist it as much as you can, and then down. Already you can see this has only been less than 10 minutes. We're at 8:53. I haven't even done the full thing. A lot of it's been talking, but you can see I'm already I'm dripping. I'm in an air-conditioned room right now, and I'm dripping. What I love about these is didn't do this yet. So actually this comes before. Typically what I want to try and do is after I've done the slow crawl, then you speed it up. So more of like a bear crawl, like you did in football if you played that. So quicker, so that, down and back. And then also what I like to do is more of it's almost like a run. It's almost like a run that way. So what you're kind of doing is your arms off to one side and your legs are off to another. So boom, 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 almost like a monkey. And usually you can have one side that you favor. So what I like to do is down on one side, back on the other. Or if you end up doing 2 sets, so down one way, back. So I typically feel better going hands on my left side of my body, feet on the right side, and like that. What feels awkward is this way. So hands on the right side, feet on the left. So I'll practice that just so that I get more used to it. So I can tell I'm a little less coordinated in that way. And then that's pretty much it. So yeah, I forgot to mention just the bear crawl after the puma. And then you could do you could do it in between. So the bear crawl and the monkey kind of sprint could go in between the, what do you call it? Spider-Man. They could go in between Spider-Man and the worm. I think that's what I jumped to. Really, any of these, if you write them down and practice them, put them in any order you want. Or it was the frog jump, I forget. You can put it in any order you want. That's a 10-minute workout right there. And I'm dripping. I feel pretty good. So I'm gonna end it there. Thanks.